So our next topic is automobile industry. The automobile industry has made tremendous improvement in quality and quantity, and this industry has been developed over the past 100 years. Okay, so this is very old kind of industry, and this industry is located where there is abundance of cheap and skillful labor. So basically these kinds of industries are made where have the availability of the labor as a cheaper rate, and good demand and easy availability of the power supply should be there. And there are several big and small automobile industries in Europe and USA. So basically these kinds of industries are developed in USA and Europe. The world's major car producers are USA, Japan, Germany, France, and many companies or corporations have emerged with international interests like General Motors and Ford of USA, British Leyland of UK, Volkswagen and Mercedes of Germany, Fiat in Italy, Peugeot in and Renault of France, Datsun and Toyota in Japan. So these are the famous automobile companies. And in USA, the major car making centers are situated in Detroit, Chicago and Atlanta region. And in UK, the main centers are London, Oxford, Coventry and Birmingham and Germany, and Berlin, Stuttgart and Düsseldorf. These are also the famous places, and the other important centers are Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, Sydney and Melbourne. In India, that automobile manufacturing center are situated in Chennai and Pune, Gurgaon, New Delhi, Mumbai, Hosur, Sonepat, Sanat in Gujarat. Next is information technology, that IT sector. That means it is the use of computers to store, retrieve, transmit and manipulate data or information. So this is one kind of activity which is regulated by the computers. Okay, and often in the context of a business or other enterprise, it is considered to be a subset of information and communication technology. And IT industry has become one of the most robust industries in the world, and IT more than any other industry or economic facet has greater productivity, particularly in the developed world, and therefore it is a key driver of global economic growth. Okay, and information technology and the hardware along with software associated with the IT industry are an integral part of nearly every major global industry. Okay, and information technology in Bengaluru. So there have the hub of this information technology, and Bengaluru, the capital of Karnataka state, is located in the Deccan Plateau of India and at an elevation of about 900 meters above the sea level, and the city is known for its mild climate throughout the year. So the climate condition is very suitable for these kinds of activities. And Whitefield in the neighborhood of Bengaluru, where most of the IT companies and industries are located. And since the 50s, many of India's public sector high-tech industries such as Bharat Electronics Limited, BEL and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, India Telephone Industry ITI, Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited were established in Bengaluru by the government of India. So various kind of governmental implementation is done in this industrial activity in Bengaluru. And Bengaluru has always been rewarded as an open city, and it has the following advantage for the location of industries. So there have various kind of advantages like presence of many high-tech industries are situated, high educated and skilled labor forces are there, strong educational system for science and engineering, and strong support from the state and central government, and relatively low rents and low cost of living are also have in this place. And in the last 20 years, many private sector electronics companies have been established in this city, and the electronics and computer industries are very closely related, and thus Bengaluru has become a key location for the computer and information technology industry in India. And many multinational companies such as Siemens, Motorola, these kinds of companies are also situated here, and that of their software development work done in Bengaluru. So they actually do various kind of development in the IT sector, and this way the Bengaluru placed as a greater position in IT sector. And the electronic city aims to provide the facilities for the information technology industry, and the other centers in India are Hyderabad and Pune. And the above factors provided an environment in which technology and information are shared through collaboration or through the rotation of labor. And distribution of information technology in the world, that Silicon Valley situated in San Francisco in the USA, and Geneva in Switzerland, Taiwan, these are the places where information technology is developed. And India as a whole in globally dominant of software technology, and Bangalore is the largest center of IT industry, and it is the Silicon Valley of India. So it is more or less compared to the place of San Francisco in USA, and that's what it is also known as Silicon Valley. And other centers are Pune, Hyderabad, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, these places. And Shenzhen in China, Shenzhen and in China has become the dominant place worldwide for hardware, etc. And Suwon in Korea, known as Samsung Digital City, is known as microchip memory. And Thailand as a whole is globally known for hard disk manufacturing. So Thailand actually known for their hard disk manufacturing. The Tsukuba Science City of Japan is known for its research center in IT. And pollution due to industries and its prevention. So some pollution also occurred due to these industrial activities. That it will be the water pollution, that various kind of water pollution is done in these places. That industrial waste is a major source of water pollution, and various industries like chemical, paper, tanning, dyeing, these kinds of industries are done, and from these places various kind of liquid polluted materials are actually wasted, and these actually contact with the water and they create the water pollution. So and urban waste also create the water pollution. And the protection measures, if we want to protect the water from these kinds of polluted things, then what we need to do, that the industrial waste should be collected in a scientific way and in a specific place, and the industrial should be provided waste treatment facilities, and big industries should be asked to reuse its liquid waste after treatment, and big industries should be covered by legislative measures and effective implementation of laws. And some air pollution are also occurred due to the industrial activities, that various kind of gases, the harmful gases are occurred or collect that originate from the industries, and they create the air harmful. And the remedial measures, like the following remedial measures can be taken, that obsolete machinery should be replaced, that we can replace the things which actually create some polluted materials, and air treatment plants should be installed, and electrostatic precipitators, this is actually this try to absorb the harmful materials, and in this way that air will be pollution free. So these kinds of measures we can take.